Hey, Yoda! Tinakoto! Hello, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program! I never wanted to officially end this series. It's always in the back of my mind, Kerbal Space Program. I did leave it for a little while. But we're back! We're back! We're back for at least the next foreseeable future. Let's go ahead and take a look at the settings, because there's been controversy, or not controversy, just people talking in the comment section about the sort of options that I need to have enabled for a positive viewing experience. So here's my options menu. Be sure to pause the video, take a look, see what you think. If you like what you see, fantastic. If you think I need to change something, be sure to let me know. Let's go ahead and hit that start button. Now, I have not logged into this game in a longer time. I think it's this one here. Birdtross LP. Go ahead and hit the continue button and see what happens. The sound suddenly stops. The birds chime in, even though there are technically no birds in Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, so on the new computer, Kerbal Space Program, I've noticed actually runs a fair amount better. And I can actually... Okay. Oh, it's the right mouse button. Okay, got it. Lag spike. There we go. Now we can move around a little bit. So if I move around like that... Nothing crazy going on as far as lag-a-roodles is going on, which is actually quite good because these buildings are pretty detailed. Performance is fantastic on these new higher settings, I believe. Anyway, quite a long time ago I prepared the next vehicle for the next episode of Kerbal Space Program, and it has been sitting in here for quite some time. Of course we are in career mode, so we are limited in the amount of parts that we can use, and I think, what's this? 850. They were talking about implementing the cost system. So does that mean that it's in already? Does that mean that it's here? If that's the case, then we might have some problems. Anyway, here it is, the Death Hopper. Oh my goodness. The Death Hopper. What could it possibly be, guys? That's what it is. Oh my god. Oh, I'd forgotten just how crazy I made this thing. Look at this. Okay, so on the outside we have these solid rocket boosters, which I believe are all linked into one stage. Yes, indeed. Then it looks like in the middle we've got some fuel tanks. Doesn't appear to be any sort of linkages, so I guess I go through all of those. I don't have any fuel lines either, but I did get this radial decouplers. I don't have struts. Oh my goodness, no wonder I called it the Death Hopper. Ah, and I've got a bunch of mystery canisters on here as well. And somebody actually has to pilot this thing. This is not going to end well. Jeb, this looks like the perfect job for Jebediah. Or maybe Bill. Bill's a little bit more stupid. Only someone with a high amount of stupidity would pilot this thing. I don't think it's got any action groups. No, not that I can see. We're still pretty simple and we don't need to mess around with action groups just yet. Wow. Yeah, okay, looks like there's an engine in there and I've got a little bit of fuel for it for whatever reason. Alright, I think I put a description on here as well. Here we go. No action groups. Untested. For use in episode 8. Thank you. Here we go, the Death Hopper is the Kerbal Space Program's first attempt at an amusement park ride. Foregoing all testing phases, it was installed in parks all across Kerbin, but due to its ability to perform sub-orbital hops and spontaneously explode, the design was promptly recruited into main service in our attempts to get that hunk of metal off of the launch pad. This is exactly the sort of thing that a Kerbal Space Program description should be. That is fantastic writing of past me. Way to go, past me. As I said, I haven't tested this thing. I assume that we're going to get something amazing to happen. Let's find out what happens. Okay. The Death Hopper is loaded here on the launch pad. The physics is loaded in, everything is all ready to go. Monopropellant. So it looks like the landing capsule comes with a little bit of monopropellant in there. Is that for the EVA things? Okay. That's a thing. Also, someone was saying that I can turn down the size of the UI. Let me know what you think about that as well. The reason I have the UI so large originally is for people who are watching on lower resolutions, 360 or 480 or mobile or something, so that they can join in the fun as well. Thinking about the majority, all of you guys across all of the different platforms, I want to try and please everyone. Of course, the people on the PC don't need it to be quite this large. Anyway, this Death Hopper, no struts, no fuel lines. This thing is, I didn't say, but basically the goal of it is to try and get some more science as far as getting up into the air and traveling over different areas, try and maybe get over the ocean is some sort of goal that we want to try and do. Let's go ahead and activate that SES module. Can I get a countdown, please? In 5, 4, make sure you're doing it with me. 3, 2, 1, and oh man, that thing almost exploded. That almost exploded. I can't believe it's flying. Oh my goodness, 120 meters per second, and we're only running on these solid fuel boosters. We don't have any of these engines active just yet. Oh wow, almost up to 200 meters per second. Up to 4,000. I'm a little bit oh man, this thing is rotating out of control. I think the rotation actually increases the stability. We've got to be a bit careful. If we rotate too fast, things are going to happen that we don't want to happen. Okay, get rid of those. Okay. Alright, looks like the SAS is slowly regaining control of this guy. Wow. Alright. Fire the engines! Keep escalating. Escalators. Yes. Okay. Which way is the ocean? Is that the ocean? We're going to the ocean, Ma! Not quite. You have to sort of find out where you're going. That's not it. Which way is north? I don't even know. Alright, just just keep things under control there, guys. Okay. Let's just keep things okay, cool. Let's observe the mystery go. Have we got this one yet? 7 science. Okay, let's keep that data. Excellent. Is there any way that we can do some kind of thing? Crew report? It's been so long that I barely even remember. You record the crew's assessment of the situation. Let's keep that data. Do I dare do an EVA report? If you guys were here, you would tell me to do an EVA report, so I guess we're doing an EVA report. Alright, how do I get out of here? Okay, will he be able to hold on? I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous. Actually, you can see the other runway from here. Just pointed that out. This thing is flying! He's flying! He's flying! He's really, really flying! He's flying! He's flying! Okay, we're almost up to 40,000. Let's try and go over a little bit more. Is this the way we're going? For whatever reason, we're going this way. We're not going into orbit yet, so we don't have to go along the equator. Obviously, best thing you want to do is try and get along the equator. This thing was never designed, remember, to actually go into orbit. I just remembered that you can actually just leave the SES on now. All the old school players do what I just did. Because, you know. Alright. That's pretty much good. That's pretty much where we want things to be. If I go ahead and press the M key, we're headed up towards the North Pole. This thing's actually really getting out there. Wow. We might actually be able to do it, guys. I think we've got another engine in there. Yeah, there's another engine in it. We might do it. This thing might actually get into orbit. Holy crap. Alright, let's Now we're out of the atmosphere. I'm a little bit more comfortable about doing the EVA from here now. Let's get that EVA report. You've recorded your observations about the situation, which is worth 8 science. EVA report from space just above Kerbals Highlands. Can I get a different EVA report? No, it looks like you can only get one EVA report. Right, let's go ahead and board. Let's use up another one of our mystery goos. Observe mystery goo. The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere. It also appears to have become brittle. That's with 10 science. Mystery goo observed while in space near Kerbin. We did it! We've actually entered space. Let's go ahead and burn through the rest of this fuel. Holy crap. I didn't think this was actually going to be possible. Alright, let's actually head over onto more of an equatorial boundaries. Burning north. Burning north. Man, that's a reference no one will get. Wow. Alright. You have my permission to burn! I think these are the gimbling engines, so that's going to help us rotate a little bit faster. Get back on that north if we can help it. Alright. How are we doing? Oh, that might have been a little bit too much. Wow. Okay. Oh no, we can fly! I didn't think we'd actually be able to get out of the atmosphere with this thing. Apparently it's powerful enough. Can we do more with the mystery goo? Mystery goo observed while in space near Kerbin. No, we got that one already. Reset the experiment. That's good. Now, can I do anything else from here? Crew report. Well, can I do different crew reports? No, I can't. At least I don't think I can. It looks like our electric charge is slowly draining as well as a result of having the SAS module on. Right, let's go ahead and hit the space bar. Yeah, that gets rid of these guys. Bye bye. It's like a pretty little flower that opens up. Oh, you can't actually see that well from there, can you? There we go. Wow. This thing actually did it. It actually got into orbit. Well, okay. So, what do we want to do with that newfound orbitiness? I guess it's a good opportunity to show off exclusively for the first time the way that the Kerbal EVA pack works. So you press, first of all, I've just pressed the R key there, and what that's done is that's activated this EVA pack, which was all that steam stuff was. I just pressed the shift key there. The shift key is the key that sends you upwards, and then the control key is the one that sends you down. So you can use these to manipulate the craft going around and such. I'm pressing the A key right now, which is basically a strafe left. The D key is a strafe right. W is forward. S is back. And that's about all you need to know. Using these 6 movements, you can pretty much do everything. And it's done by the camera, by the way. It's not as unintuitive as it looks. It's actually very easy to use it once you know the controls. Oh, hello. I haven't played on this high texture quality before, so I can actually take a look at what this mystery goo looks like. It says jettison on there. Can you see that? Let's get that right up close to the camera. Jettison. Also, there's something that says there. You'll have to pause the video to look at that one. So let's make a little bit of a challenge here. Let's fly out to one of these and see if we can fly back. We are closing. Well, maybe we don't want to lose our craft on second thought. The Death Hopper. Can I target that or anything? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we probably don't want to stray too far, especially as this is our first actual EVA. Well, in space high over Kerbals. That's worth 8 science. And that did not ask us to overwrite a previous crew report. So I'm assuming that that's good. Look at Bill, he's absolutely loving it. I thought Bill was going to die. I'm glad that he's happy about the situation. Someone might as well be. No, it's control to go down. Right. And let's slow down. And grab. And board. Wow. Can I get a mystery Magoo from here? While the space high over Kerbin, that's worth 10 science. We'll go ahead and grab that. This is a lot of science. Can I review? I can review my stored data. EVA report. And that. Keep data. Keep data. Okay, I think that's what I was supposed to do. So it looks like these aren't actually, okay, I think the way it works is that I can, as long as these stay as a part of the craft, I can actually, I don't have to retrieve them. But let's see, if I review the stored data, you saw I only had 2. So I think what I do is, if I come down here and do the EVA, what I'm going to do is, I should be able to do it right from here actually. I can just right click on the canister with my guy out and go collect data. Mystery Goo containment unit warning. Removing the experiment data will render this module inoperable. Are you sure you want to continue? We can remove the data or cancel. Excuse me. Yeah, let's go ahead and remove that data. Mystery Goo containment unit data removed. All items stored, I guess, on the actual Kerbal. Can I do this one from here as well? My thoughts are no. Oh, here we go. I can do it from right here. Let's go ahead and collect this data too. And now the data is actually on our Kerbal here. You can see he's got 2 data now. If I go ahead and do this, he should now have 3. Excellent, he's got 3. And we haven't used this 4th one yet. So let's go ahead and board. This mission is a resounding and totally unexpected success. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, there's the money shot. What's the key? F2. There's your thumbnail. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and grab that fun thumbnail. We might actually do this side. Or is it this side that I put the number on? I'm not sure. Well, I'll do both sides. Well, I can't do both sides. I'll just invert it in my photo editing program. And that's also a pretty good picture as well. That's pretty cool. Alright. What's going on here? So we're still rising. So do you think we could come down over the North Pole? Is that something that we could try? I can add a maneuver. This is something that we've seen it briefly in previous Kerbal Space Program videos, so I'm not going to go in detail too much over this little maneuver system, but essentially you just click on any part of your trajectory and it'll allow you to create a maneuver, which will give you these 6 maneuvering nodes, and that will allow you to plan your trajectory. It gives you this dotted line. And you can see on the nav ball comes up with a lot of extra information. Is it worth trying to go to the North Pole? I think it's worth trying to land on the day side of Kerbin, to be honest, because we don't have any lights, so I probably want to try and land somewhere in the daylight side. I can go ahead and do this. I can manipulate the thing around a bit. And I can actually turn all the way around, can't I? Seems like it. That's a pretty good spot to land, I would say. Somewhere in the mountains. Alright. Well, let's land in the mountains. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can find this maneuvering node. Let's go ahead and press the M key. Get back here. We're starting to slow down now. Or have we always been slowing down? I'm not too sure. Okay. I should have the SES on. I keep forgetting you can just have it on these days. Alright. so the estimated burn is in 2 minutes. I don't know how long the burn's going to take, because I haven't fired up this engine before. Okay, we've got 1 minute burn there, 1:34, so we'll wait till about the, what, the 90-second mark? Is that right? No, well that's about it there. Alright, let's just burn now. That's about right. So we don't have to be too specific. We're going to land back on Kerbin anyway. Now you can see what is happening is that there's a little green line here. This represents the sort of the progress bar of your maneuver, and it also tells you how much delta V left that you need in order to complete the maneuver. Will we actually have enough delta V to complete this is the main question. We'll be landing back on Kerbin in any case, but obviously you want to be as safe about it as possible. We should be good. Bring the resources tab back up. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We got tons of fuel. I'm gonna go out there and just set this dumb luck. I made this craft fully expecting it to just explode on the launch pad, and we would have had a few laughs, and then I would have gone back to the drawing board and done something for real for this episode. But the success is real. The success of the Death Hopper is real. No wonder it was such a popular ride. Alright. And we're coming up on this thing I was finishing. 217? Okay, now that's going into the positive. And then this is something that's new on one of the newer features. Versions of Kerbal Space Program. You just press that little green tick to delete the maneuvering node rather than navigating back to the map menu. So if I go ahead and fast forward time here, yeah, it looks like we're heading back this way. We almost went and basically almost in total reverse, which is kind of funny. But it looks like now we're coming straight down onto Kerbin. This could be quite bad. But we do have a parachute. We have a functioning parachute. And we've also got this other engine here. And we, of course, we'll slow ourselves down. Let's actually bring it back down to 1 times speed to get myself positioned. That's not right. I want to position myself so that my butt is up this way. Oh, okay, yeah, so point up towards the sky, that makes sense. Okay. It's pointing towards the ground. I'm controlling from the command pod, I assume, so not sure what I was thinking there. Alright. There we go. And we're coming down. But we're also starting to speed up. Let's go ahead and accelerate a little bit. 300,000 meters. I'm also quite happy that the metric system for Kerbal Space Program is in metric rather than in imperial, you backwards Americans, you. Oh wow, looks like there's a river there. Looks like it's also loading in textures, higher quality textures. That's pretty awesome. Maybe we can try landing somewhere near the river. That's probably going to be a little bit too specific for us. Wow. I think with a little bit of finagling and proper use of things, we might have been able to actually get the Death Hopper into orbit. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're still accelerating. And we're almost about to enter the atmosphere. Oh, there we go. The music disappeared, so that means we are inside Kerbin's atmosphere. Okay, the frame rate's still pretty good as well, still hovering around at a reasonable frame rate for YouTube, 30. Speaking of which, there are going to be videos coming out on YouTube within the next few months. It will be in 60 frames per second. YouTube recently announced the 60 frames per second. Oh! Okay, yeah, that's slowing us down. Okay, oh dear. What's happening? Oh my. Spiraling out of control. Oh crap, we're at 14,000 meters. Okay, oh my. Okay. No, oh dear. Okay, this has gone horribly wrong. Okay. Right, get rid of that. Okay. So now we've got this to go. Okay, get out of the way. Slow ourselves down. Okay. Crisis averted. What way do I go? There we go. Okay. And we can deploy the parachute. Okay, we should be pretty good from here. Still going to slim it ourselves down a little bit. I always panic whenever it comes to the specific stuff. Okay, that should be pretty good. There we go. So that parachute, the single parachute is enough to stop us. I'm not sure what mass this guy is, but that was enough to stop us at traveling about 60 frames per second. It's pretty good. Now we should be able to take one more. Let's go ahead and do a off the surface one, just cause it's going to be worth 7 science. While flying at Kerbal, we'll go ahead and take it and see if it's a double up or something. Can we get any kind of crew report from here? Nah. Okay. Oh! The engine being destroyed cushions the landing, but it looks like all of the mystery goo canisters survived. Any kind of crew reports that we can get from here? No. What about EVA reports? I don't think we got an EVA report from here. Can I do that? Yeah, okay. EVA report or flying over Kerbal's Highlands with 5.6. Can I get one if I go on the ground? Technically you're flying, even though you're kind of standing on there. I thought they fixed that. We can take a surface sample. This is dirt and grass, and some small rocks. You suspect this isn't going to be much of a groundbreaking discovery, with 9 science. I'll take that any day. And let's go ahead and get a EVA report as well. Okay, now that's going to overwrite our previous one. And what the heck, let's go ahead and plant a flag. Let's go ahead and do that. Hey there, Bill. Oh, can't see it too well. There we go. Still got that one that was made for me by culturally insensitive pronunciation incoming, Jan Juice's Bijma. Let's call this Death Hopper Touchdown. I guess we'll call it Kerbal Death Hopper Touchdown. There we go. Death Hopper Touchdown. What's the date today? So something of July 8th and 6? No. January, February, 7. 24. What is it? EP8? E8 maybe? E8. Death. Bill. Bravely. And unexpectedly. Expectedly. Pronunciation. Bravely and unexpectedly. Flew the Death Hopper with amazing style. And landed gracefully. Breaks an engine. And landed gracefully in this grassy grassy field. It's a very large field. That's great. That's fantastic. All right, that should do it. I think this is episode 8. I could be wrong. How does that say? Containment vessel. Okay. Well, you're learning about KSP. Anyway, guys, let us go. That's about it for this mission. Let's go ahead and hop back inside. I think we can. I think I can. Maybe I can't. Oh yeah. Jumping skills. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to do it, but it worked. I'll Now let's just make sure that we've got... Is it this one? Collect data. Okay. So there we go. And then head back inside. Wait, what? Cannot be stored in this containment pod. Okay. I can't put it back inside. Well, dang it. Maybe it's full. Already stored. Okay, well, go. Let's just go then. Okay, cool. So that should be all much we need to do. Let's go ahead and recover the vessel. Okay, there we go. 9 experiments recovered. Wow. Look at this. 8, what was that? 3.5, 8, 8, 10, 10, 7, 9, 5.6, and 8. That is a total of 69.1 science earned for this mission, bringing our total all the way up to 72. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and browse what we can get in the research and development area of KSP. Looks like we've got 4 things that we can buy. We can buy ourselves landing struts and a radial parachute, the LV-909 engine. Can also get ourselves some basic flight gear, a reaction wheel, inline reaction wheel. That's quite handy. Got a little, what are they called? AI pod, unmanned thingy. Oh, we've got the struts. That'll be important. We've also got those launch clamp things, more radial decouplers, and a tricoupler. That's a really good one. And then we've got a bigger fuel tank. That'll be handy as well. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it up to you. Let me know which one of these you would like us to see the points, the science points spent on in the comment section below. The one with the most points or you know, suggestions or likes or whatever will be the one that we get, regardless of sensibiliness. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this episode of Kerbal Space Program. I am amazed at what has just occurred, and I hope you guys are as well. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe and join the flock if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next video.